Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to go through an entire glute workout. I have this glute workout on our app, the Lifted Lifting app. Honestly, it's really easy like when you're on the app to just like kind of go through, and what we're doing right now, or what we're trying to do, is add a lot more workouts, like just single workouts. So say you go to the gym and you're like, fuck, I just did upper body. Now I need like a really fucking bomb glute workout or something, you know, you want that glute pump. You can literally go in and there's like different sections in the app, like for say, yeah, glute focus workouts, there's like core workouts. Honestly, there's so many. And we're also trying to add a lot of new recipes. So things like smoothies, things like easy snacks or like super quick snacks or whatever else. Anyways, we're going to do a workout. We're going to do the whole glute workout. What I like to do a lot of times is make the workout after I've already tested it or after I've already done it. So a lot of my workouts in the app are actually like previous workouts that say I used when I was bulking to like grow my glutes, or I used when I was bulking to like really work on my back. So a lot of it I've like done myself. But anyways, we're gonna get into it. And yeah. So first thing that I always do is hip thrusts. I feel like you guys just know this. For a while I wasn't doing hip thrusts on a Smith machine, but I've actually been like really adamant on doing it on a Smith machine. I feel like I don't have to control the weight, or I don't have to control the bar as much. You know, when you're using a barbell and you really have to like control it, it's actually so fucking annoying. So I just use a Smith machine now, and honestly, like it changes the game. So I usually do about 2 warm-up sets. My warm-up sets are just like with 1 plate, and I'll do, yeah, I usually do 2, sometimes I do 1. It depends on if I've warmed up. And then I literally just focus on my glutes. So I don't think you guys actually understand how important it is to have that like mind to muscle connection. Like I talk about it a lot in my TikToks, but I've noticed it recently, like when I started, okay, so I went through this period of being so busy with filming that I wasn't able to like really focus on my workouts. And the last couple of weeks I've been really focused on my workouts, and like specifically focused on lower body, because I feel like I was switching around gyms a lot. And guys, when you're switching around gyms a lot, like some gyms don't have the equipment that you want, some gyms just don't have like everything that you want set up. So it's like you can do half of your workout really well, but then you go to do the other half and you're like, oh, I don't have like leg extension, or I don't have even like cables. Some of the gyms that we were filming and like just training at don't have cables. So it really like threw me off, to be honest. And I'm finally back to doing exactly what I need to do for legs. So when I'm focusing on like actually working my glutes, I pick the fucking Smith machine. I don't know if you guys have done that before, but yo, the Smith machine for hip thrust is so good. Oh, these videos are so, I want you guys to know I haven't watched these yet. Like I'm doing the voiceover and I'm like, I haven't even seen these. These look so clean. But yeah, when I am doing hip thrust, if I can't feel my glutes, don't be afraid to like move your feet around and like restart the set. I do that all the fucking time, especially during my warm-ups. Like if I don't feel it in my glutes, I'm like, wait, I gotta like re-rack with this shit and like literally start over. I think there's like no harm in that. I feel like people just kind of go for it and they just like, as long as I can get the weight up, like ooh, biceps. Like as long as I can get the weight up, I'm just gonna keep going. But it's just not fucking like that. Like if I can't feel my glutes during hip thrusts, I'm like, I will restart the entire set and go again. I'm actually pretty proud of like the weight that I've been pushing. I feel like I haven't really been on like a full-on bulk, and I'm like back up to the weight that I was doing my last bulk, which is super fucking cool. But the Smith machine makes it just so much easier to like control it. I was doing barbell for a while, you guys, and like I feel like I can feel it so much in my like quads and my hamstrings, and I'm just like, oh, this is so not the vibe. Okay, next I'm doing lunges, specifically deficit lunges. So you guys have probably seen these. If you're in some of my challenges, you know that I like throw these in all the time. Deficit lunges. So I find it's different for everyone. And if you want to do normal lunges, definitely do normal lunges. But I find I can target my glutes a lot more with deficit lunges. Just like with the angles, it's almost like your forward, like your front foot is like more ahead of you. I can't really 100% explain why. And I think that's the thing is like, if it works for you and you can really feel your glutes, like I taught one of my friends at the gym how to do step ups on the Smith machine. And she was like, what the actual fuck? I have never felt my glutes that much. And now she does them all the time. But I'm like, yo, it like depends, because a lot of people will do, say, normal lunges and they'll be like, oh my God, the only thing I feel is my glutes. And it's so different. So try out like some different variations for sure. The app also has alternatives. So say you were doing Smith machine lunges or something and you were like, fuck, like I don't have a Smith machine, or I can't do Smith machine lunges because someone else is on it. We actually have alternatives. So you can pick the little alternative button and then it takes you to like dumbbell lunges, or like basically just anything that you can do instead of that if someone is on that machine, which to me is super helpful, especially if you have anxiety, because if you're at the gym and you fucking have anxiety and someone's on your machine, it's almost like your brain goes into this like, holy fucking shit, what am I gonna do now? And then you're just sitting in the middle of the gym like a weirdo being like, what am I supposed to do? So this just kind of like completely, you know, like misses that for you. You don't have to go through that. You can just pick the fucking alternative button and find what you need to do next. So for lunges, when I'm focusing on my glutes, I also focus on like hinging at my hips again. So just like hip thrusts, you really want to hinge at your hips in order to, like, if you think about it, your glutes have to like push back. And if I can't feel my glutes during a lunge set, I really, really, really focus on like hinging. It just makes you feel your glutes more, I guess. It helps with that mind and muscle connection. Next, we're doing dumbbell RDLs. This is such a clean shot. It looks so good. To be honest, so I've been doing dumbbell RDLs for a while now. I prefer barbell RDLs. Barbell? Yes. Barbell, sometimes Smith machine. To be honest, it depends on the Smith machine. Dumbbell RDLs are fine. And actually, I know a lot of girls that can feel their glutes a lot more in dumbbell RDLs, but I'm like, I think I'm just a bar girly. I just like, I don't even know what it is. Love doing my sumo squats with a dumbbell. I've done it on that like shark pit thing, or the pit shark, whatever the fuck it's called, belt squat thing. That's bomb, but I still feel like it feels more like an RDL than it does sumo squat. I just love dumbbells for sumo squats, but I don't know what it is about RDLs. I love barbells and I love Smith machines. So if you're new to the gym, try a few different ones, because a lot of times it makes a difference on like where you feel it. Yeah, honestly, RDLs are just like you just have to do RDLs, okay? So anyways, then we're doing B stance RDLs on a Smith machine. So I finally got the Smith machine back to do B stance, but I didn't want to make the whole workout a Smith machine workout because I don't like hogging the Smith machine. Once again, this hits so good. I feel like it's like, I don't know what it is about the Smith machine, but you just don't have to fucking focus on your balance or anything. You can just like almost balance on the bar, which is fucking bomb. I love it. A lot of girls have been posting about it on Instagram. I've actually seen a lot of posts on the Smith machine now, and it's like step ups or like Bulgarians. If you haven't tried Bulgarians on the Smith machine, fuck off. They're so good. Yeah, I've seen lots of girls switch to that just because you don't have to like balance. It's like you just take out all those stabilizer muscles, which obviously you want to switch it up, but it's so good, you guys. It is so bomb. Yeah, these look so good. Okay, another thing about the app is like the nutrition part is probably, I actually had a girl message me. She's like, the only reason I'm getting the app is for the recipes. And James and I are actually working our butts off right now to just add new recipes. almost like basically every single week. I feel like I'm a person that gets really bored of food. Like, I'll eat it for say like a month and then I'll be like, okay, fuck this, like I need to change it up. But it's like hard because you want to keep the same protein and you want to keep the same like macros basically, even though I don't count macros, I kind of just do it in my head and like make sure that I'm getting a lot of protein. But it's like you don't want to eat the same shit. Even the smoothies, I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to have like chocolate smoothies. Oh my God, I added this like chocolate peanut butter smoothie, protein smoothie, and I am like, fuck off. It almost tastes like ice cream. Like it's so bomb. And now I want that. Great, Elise. Why did we have to bring that up? Awful, awful idea. I'm probably gonna have to make it. But yeah, there's like, what else is there? There's pre and post workout snacks, which to be honest, okay, on Instagram, I swear it's almost a daily thing that girls are like, what do I eat before the gym? What do I eat after the gym? And I am like, oh my God, look at that pump. That's crazy. I love that. Yeah, girls are always asking like, what do I eat before? What do I eat after? So I wanted to give you guys a whole section on that. I'm also thinking of adding like budget friendly kind of vibes because, yo, why did everything get so fucking expensive? It's crazy. So hopefully we'll have that section and then just like a quick snack section because we all need some quick snacks, easy snacks, especially for those of you that like work. Meal prep is so important. So the other day I was going to make a Snapchat actually, and I didn't because I was really fucking busy and I just couldn't, I wouldn't have time to edit it and stuff. So I didn't make it. No, it was, did I say Snapchat? TikTok. I was going to make a TikTok. And I was just going to talk about prep because the other day I came home and like I was hanging out with my friend and then I came back home and I didn't have anything to eat and I didn't really eat that morning. I think I just had a smoothie or something, or yeah, I don't even know if I even had a smoothie. I just like left out the door and was like, bye, I'm leaving, whatever. And then I came back and I was like, holy fucking shit. First of all, I'm so hungry. Second, I have absolutely nothing in the fridge like made. And that was my like first mistake. It's like, I feel like I always try to have something that I can just like grab and go, even if it's like easy baking or whatever, or like protein baking. But I didn't. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck am I gonna eat? And I'm pretty sure I just ate like I think I had one of those like midday squares. I don't know if you guys have heard of them, but they're fucking bomb. The only thing about them is they're not that high protein. Like they're not, realistically, they're not that great for your macros. So I was kind of like, oh, I'm kind of bummed about this because I want something that's like high protein, good, gonna satisfy me. But like a lot of times if we don't prep, that's when we go into the drive-thrus, you guys. That's when we get the fast food. And it's like, if you want to avoid that, you literally have to like prep and like, you know, make sure that you have stuff. So we're just trying to get the recipes down so that you guys actually have stuff to prep or you guys actually have ideas. Like it's not like you even have to go off a recipe, but just having some ideas for breakfast, for lunch, dinner, easy snacks, it changes the whole nutrition vibe because you're like, oh my God, I actually have food and I actually have something to eat. And like, if you're in a rush, it just works. So anyways, that was a bomb workout. You guys could tell by the pump. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, bye.